Hello, and welcome back to Women for Wealth. So, today I want to talk about budgeting. So, how do I budget without feeling broke? Let me give you some tips that might help you. So, I did take my notes so that I would have some talking points for you today. So, we're going to dive into something that affects everyone is budgeting. Don't worry, I'm not here to make you feel guilty about going to Starbucks and getting a coffee. I'm more focused on practical tips that help you stay on track so you can feel good about saving money and becoming wealthy without depriving yourself. So, budgeting isn't a restriction, it's about intention. So, whether you're saving for a house, paying off debt, or just trying to stop the paycheck to paycheck cycle, which so many people are in today, having a plan gives you peace of mind, and that peace of mind gives you freedom. So you're not going to be burdened by, living paycheck to paycheck. A great way to start your budget is by tracking every dollar. You can use a spreadsheet, a notebook. You can even use apps. There's YNAB, there's Mint, there's Every Dollar. If you start tracking what you spend, you're probably going to be surprised. It's the little things that add up over time, the habits, the consistency. It's the Monster energy drinks that my son stops at the gas station to buy. And, he buys maybe one a day, but it's every single day. So it adds up in a hurry. And I'm like, you're probably number one, spending too much money on energy drinks because he's getting it from a convenience store and they have about a 2x markup. And so I'm like, either you need to stop drinking them and come up with a different solution because I don't think they're the best for you. I think they're high in caffeine, or be smarter about how you buy it. Don't go to a gas station. Don't go to a convenience store. See if you can order online in bulk and have it shipped to the house. Maybe, you can find energy drinks that you like at a bulk shopping station, a Costco or Sam's Club or something like that. And if you're going to drink an energy drink a day, try to get that cost down as much as you can. But again, I'm not saying you can't ever go to Starbucks. I'm not saying you can't ever get an energy drink. But if it's a habit, if it's a routine thing, those little costs add up in a hurry. So you want to be motivated. You need to find why you want to become wealthy. Why do you want to have a budget? Pick 1 to 2 top goals. What are your goals? What do you want to prioritize? Why are you going to budget? You need to know what your motivation is to help you stay motivated, to help you keep doing it. Are you focused on saving? Are you focused on paying down credit card debt? Are you focused on building wealth by buying assets? Knowing your goals is going to help you stay focused when you're tempted to overspend. So understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. Another tip is use the 50-30-20 rule. So it's pretty simple. 50% of all of your income should go to needs. Only 30% should go to wants. And 20% should go to saving or paying down debt. Now you can give the percentages, adjustments, whichever way you feel you should do it. But the 50-30-20 rule just gives you a structure to start with. The next tip is automation. Set up an auto transfer to savings, pay bills on auto pay. It's one less thing to think about, one less thing to forget. And so if you automate, you'll be able to automatically, without even thinking about it really, pay your bills on time. So you're never going to get a late fee. You're auto transferring to savings. You can use that savings for paying off credit card debt, paying off any debt, saving up for future purchases, whatever you want to do, what's important in your life. And I keep stressing it's all about you because it is. It's not about what I want. It's not about my life. This is about you and your life. What do you want? And make it fun for yourself. Make budgeting fun. Earn $20 a week to spend however you want as long as you budget and you are mindful about your spending. That $20 a week scarcity, a scarcity is just a small gift, just something special, but it can really help motivate you, and it can make a huge difference in how you stick to your long-term plans. So think about, adding in some milestones for yourself. When you hit certain milestones, have money set aside that you can then use to reward yourself. Give yourself some fun money. Do something fun. Reward yourself, and then you'll stay motivated. The whole purpose of budgeting is being intentional. Do you want to save $2,000? Do you want to pay off a credit card? Do you want to take a vacation? Do you want to buy a new car? Whatever it is, be intentional with your money. So, those are a couple of tips that I had written down that I wanted to share with you. Let me know in the comments below, what's your priority? Why are you going to get on a budget? And how are you going to reward yourself to stay motivated? Until next time, I wish you health and wealth. It's all wonky. I got to fix that.